Welcome everyone back in The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. My name is Gabriel, and well, we had a week of break. I have to say that was entirely this was entirely my fault, rather a fault of a sort of an objective situation. I had no time to actually play, not much time to play anything basically, because I had a week full of obligations. Okay, what we do now, as you might probably remember. First of all, I want to say at the very beginning that there will be a new interlude coming for The Witcher. We'll be talking about a topic called the Elder Blood, because it's a interesting little thing in the Witcher series. Not everyone understands how it works. Some people might have some misconceptions. I will try to make this as brief and as explanatory as it's possible. And when it comes to the quests here, I have a few things I need to do, so let's go to a journal. I have to acquire the spearhead of the relic from the vendor. I do know that he has it, because the visionary told me about it. That's Odrin, doing some God knows what. He's not really interesting in any way anymore, because
relics, artifacts, trinkets, and talismans.
Odrin did what she wanted.
And highly valuable.
They screwed me. Yeah. Did you know Yehan? Show me your wares. No. They say you have Yehan's spear.
I know you have the spear Yahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that. And I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
Well... Did you know him well? Yeah, tell me that.
You know Yahan well?
He despises me now, but things used to be different. We were called up at the same time. We fought under Hensel together. But I managed somehow while he hated it. Why did they send him to that ferocious battle? He was the worst dumbass in the entire army, but he outlived the best soldiers. Covered in shit, piss, snot and tears, and still he survived. He cracked when they burned Sabrina. Beautiful end to a fucking beautiful day. Then he went to the dogs. He pissed away all he had on drink. I was the fool who followed him and brought everything he pawned around the inns. That's how I got the spear.
Okay, so we know how you acquired the spear, and we know basically how this guy sees the conversion of the missionary, which doesn't actually change much. It's a typical story. I'm quite sure a lot of situations in the Middle Ages looked like that, and actually a lot of more looked like that, I'm quite sure. Okay, so give me the spear.
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
Interesting.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin, and we both need help to get what we want.
How much?
Alright.
What are your customary take-ins on a contract? I'll gladly accept but one half of that.
That's a problem now. This guy has an information. Tell me about the spear, or the king's life depends on the spear. Doubt that these will work, because he's not the type of guy, you know. Merchants don't usually get easily threatened, so I don't think that will work. The question is he actually... Is Hensel's life any interesting thing for him? Because I don't think so. I'll try to manipulate this guy. Tell me about the spear using the sign.
Tell me about her.
Will that work?
After all, business is going well.
Okay,
you see,
it worked.
When Yahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Yahan had already hidden in the hills where no one dares to venture. Some call him the visionary, but in my book he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Yahan makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
That makes sense.
Sorry to say, I lost it in a dice game. Shame, because today it'd fetch a good price. I lost the spear to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley.
Okay.
He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Radeon. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures.
Jesus.
Who knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Jorved.
You know him.
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
Played it. Okay.
So long.
That means we have a problem. Because we need to go through the mist to get Jorved. To Jorved, actually. Well, that will be a problem. At least that solves one thing. We need to talk about the Wraith Mist. Eternal battle, conspiracy theory. Talk to the soldiers about the conspiracy against Hansel. We know that much. Burn the corpses around the camp. That will go. Well, we'll resolve that one ourselves. And we have to defeat Zivik at Dice Poker. Might be something I would like to try to do myself now. He's not moving, so let's try beating the guy. Because I want to be the best guy with this game in this game. I wonder why how they want to do this with The Witcher 2, because they said that there are mini games there are mini games that are about to happen in The Witcher 3, but the question is, will Dice Poker be back? Because I would like it to be back. Okay, just a quick save here, and
What do you want, Witcher?
What do you want, Witcher? He said. Dice Poker.
I'd like to play dice.
Want to play right now?
Yes! Let's roll some dices! I like this game, I really do. Just a second. I have a new phone, and it's a smart one, you know, like those smartphones. The previous one had no... It was a model much lower, had 3 years. And at the moment I'm just harassed by my friends on Facebook because they are doing tons of things, and you usually react to those. Okay, bet 10 orens. And now I have to roll the dice. Here we go. What do we have? Oh, we have 2 5s. That's nice. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam! We lost it. He has a small poker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost impossible to beat him with that. And I have 2 pairs. Actually, the only thing I can do is try to get a higher score. Most possibly we will lose this. 5, 5. Whoa! How is that even possible? I have 5, 5, 5 and 2 3s. So I have a full house when he has this. Yeah, full house is bigger. Well, not that I mind. I've won the poker.
Here's your reward. That was good rolling. You deserve it.
Yes.
Who else plays dice around here?
Madam Carol ought to play you. Interesting match that would be.
So the woman in the brothel. Since we're already here. Actually, I don't want to. Let's go and look for some other quests. Yeah, we can keep the notes. We've already been with that. Wait for the opportunity to cross the other side of the mist. Fate symbolized. Discuss Hansel's medallion. It seems we have a lot of things to talk about. Ask around the Kidweni camp about Seltkirk's armor. I know where that is. Butcher of Sidaris, return to Sven and defeat Letard Avet in an arena fight. I tried that. They're a little bit too high as enemies for me now. Eternal battle. Seems we have to go to Demavend.
Well, it was here yesterday.
So we're running around the camp, basically. Demavend it is. Sorry, Death Mold. Here we are. Where is that idiot from the mage? What's that Sheila? I don't remember if I talked with her. Death Mold is here, somewhere here, around here. That's the king. Who's standing here? Nope, no one here, no one here. So be a good idea to... I want to speak with you, that's true. But there's also this woman. Where is that woman? Where's Sheila? Crap, I'm pretty sure she was somewhere here. Give me a second, I'll just look around for her.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist.
There is a kid. There is a camp. I believe there is the camp. The Guardian camp, because they are still here. The Guardians, they are always somewhere around. You people are far from being good and helpful. This guy looks like a court to
The
bolt.
Knight of the Flaming Rose, here.
That's interesting.
Geralt of Rivia. Now I recognize you.
You?
Terrorist. Killer of Siegfried of Denel. Murderer of Jacques de Aldersberg.
Really?
I've long waited for this chance. Defend yourself!
Oh! Now that's an interesting revolution. That's obviously a consequence of my choices in The Witcher 1. Come on, man. That's a parry for you. And some rolls. Just a second, Gwen. Oh, I missed it there. He started it. He started it. Yes, this Geralt supported. I think he actually supported the.
Just you wait!
The elves in the first game. I don't remember which save I actually imported. No, Sheila is not here, so screw her. We go to speak with them with that mold. I don't like this guy.
Freak.
Who's a freak here? Me? Yeah, we have a lot to speak about. Have you spoken to the king?
Spoken to the king yet?
Indeed, he was delighted to hear he can be cut from the curse.
Great, because I need the medallion of the priest known as Crest. I heard it's in Henselt's possession.
He'll give you nothing until you free him from the curse. Truthfully, I believe I understand him. You have a good chance of perishing when you confront the Draugrs.
Give me a break, Deathmold. The two of you are just afraid I'll leave this entire mess in your hands.
Haha,
That is
obviously.
something I do not fear at all, for I know exactly why you're here. As for the king, you may curse him and scold him and call him a fool if you wish, though it's not something I would advise.
Yeah, that's obvious. You don't want to anger Henselt, if that's what you mean. I'm looking for information on the Wild Hunt, learn anything new about the curse, yeah, tell me.
Learn anything new about the curse?
A mage on the
Don't
other
think
side
so.
of the fog is also probing the battlefield. A sorceress.
How do you know?
You shall know them by the fruit of their spells. Magic differs with the brain type that generates it. The female mind is simply laid out differently.
It could
Yes.
be Triss.
No, Witcher, it's someone far more powerful.
So, you know. It's obviously Philippa. I know how to free the king of the curse.
I think I know how to free the king from his curse.
Well then, let's get to work.
Can't do anything until I have the spear the soldier stabbed Sabrina with. Problem is, it's in the hands of a Scoia'tael commander named Yorvith.
I know this, Yorvith. Are you certain this is the spear?
I last saw him back in Flotsam.
Yorvith is in Vergen, Witcher, along with most of the Scoia'tael from the area. They've joined
Obviously.
that peasant girl's insurgency.
Yorvith part of a peasant uprising? It doesn't make sense.
There's only one way to confirm or disprove it. You must cross to the other side of the mist. What are the other artifacts?
Great.
Do you know them all now?
There are two others in Vergen. The Sword of the Visitor and the Standard of the Dun Banner.
That's not good, because I'm not really that keen on walking through that mist yet. I need to know more about the curse. Oh, yeah, I think I already been with that with I went with all the questions there. And information about the Wild Hunt, by the way, since the Wild Hunt is the third game's subtitle.
You must know a lot about the Wild Hunt, as one of the reigning majesties among mages.
I simply cannot concern myself with folk tales about corpses flying about on intensely emaciated steeds.
The Wild Hunt's no myth.
Yes, they are not. Okay, so I could use some magic dust.
I need magic powder to mark out the runes.
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extremely valuable.
Really? You'll get nothing from me, or Hansel will tell you.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism, reverse the prophecy, and release him from the curse.
You should have said, I'll give you as much as you need.
Yes!
Thanks, on the king's behalf.
I've one more thing you might find useful.
Tell
What's
me.
that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details many. I believe there's even one for syphilis. I've marked my recommendations.
Thanks.
Oh, great. And I need to cross to the other side of the mist for the spear. No,
See you.
I don't want to do that yet. We'll try to get King Hansel's attention. By the way, how is my inventory looking up? Because I did the alchemy after the last recording. I have a shit ton of bombs. Falcon. Stannis' sword, 22-28. Good bleeding, but not really poison and no rune slots. Not good. Elven armor and the Kayran armor. And I have no rune. Oh, I have 3 slots in that armor and haven't used them yet. Steel plate enhancement with poison bleeding and incineration +1. Not really much. Buy anything? Elven blade. Vitality +15, armor +1. That's an enchantment, a rare enchantment. I think I can use it here. Now it's +10 armor. Stunned. Where is it? Stunned leather armor +2 armor. And an armor enhancement +1 leather enhancement. I think this might be good. Now it's +11. No, that's 12, sorry. And anything more out here? Well, these are just runes. Fiber enhancer. Reinforced leather. Okay, let's go with this. That's fine by me. Let me just see. Do I have any bombs here? No. Cat. Golden Oriole. Rook. White Reforged decoction. That's good. That's very nice. Snares. Quite a lot of those. Dragon. Red Haze. I'll put that here. And this will go here. I don't need this. I don't use actually those throwing knives. Okay, pick save. And salt.
Greetings, Witcher.
Greetings! Yeah, you have a wonderful army. Yeah, I'm working on lifting the curse.
Deathmold was kind enough to help me. I may be able to lift the curse sooner than I thought.
Yay!
Details don't interest me. I expect results. That said, Master Geralt, what would you say to a long-term offer? Protection, for instance.
Oh.
If it involves eliminating monsters, then yes.
That's perfect. My regal person is at all times threatened by potential monsters.
Oh.
Not the same. I'm ill-suited to being a bodyguard.
Yeah.
You tread upon a
Ask
slippery
Foltest.
meadow, Witcher. Beware, it's strewn with the nastiest cow pies. I'm not one to be refused.
I can't do otherwise, truth be told.
It would run counter to Witcher rules, Your Majesty. I don't meddle in politics. I agreed
Really?
to lift the curse because that's a part of my profession.
And I usually get what I want.
I still refuse. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it, and the bodyguard with moral dilemmas is not likely to provide the best protection.
Seems logical, though I'd even say it contains a hint of a threat. Congratulations, Witcher! you've managed to piss me off and entertain me at the same time.
Yes! Geralt is grateful, isn't he? Wonderful army, sire.
The sight of your camp must instill fear in your enemies' hearts. I'm certain the stench does.
Yeah.
Normal military conditions, which are boiling cabbage, stale sweat, and the smell of fear.
Okay, he's not actually
They're
helping
constant
much.
companions in the expansion of any great empire.
Thanks for the history lesson. I take it you'll wait until the last minute to bring the remaining troops across.
Nothing sinks defenders' hearts more than steady increases in their enemies' ranks. Though I'll say these
Ooh,
Vergan
strategy.
sons of bitches are worthy foes and won't flee so easily. It's good having a neighbor who knows how to fight.
I'm not sure the people of Edirn share that sentiment.
Okay, he's not really helpful. Jesus, no one is helpful here. Okay. Okay. Change. Faith symbolized, lift the curse from Henselt, then discuss the medallion. What that wants me to do. I need a symbol of faith. That was the medallion, so he should have it. But he does not. There's no options about that, unless we actually have to go through the mist. Give me a second, I'll look around.